I'm in a hotel again, but I feel like this is the perfect time for me to teach you how to create posts really fast and really efficiently. A lot of people really think that it takes a lot of time and there's like all this extra hoopla and jumping that like makes it hard and limiting and all this stuff. I am here to give you the perfect template and formula so that you can create great engaging content every single time in less than 5 minutes. Let's do this. And hey, if you're new here, hi, my name is Desiree and I'm here to help you use video and online marketing to collect those leads and convert them into dollars. Okay, so to get started with this, you have to have some foundational things in place in order for this 5 minutes to work. Like once you know this, the 5 minutes can easily happen every single time. So the first thing we got to make sure that we know is like, what is the point of what we're posting? Like we have to kind of have an idea of like, okay, this is a thing that's happened to me. This is a thing that's going on that I need to make this as like as simple as possible. And so when we're talking about this, we're trying to figure out like, okay, what is like the thing that's going on? What is the information that's come into my life that I want to share? What is it that I have going on? What is it that I need to sell or promote, right? So like we're kind of figuring out like, what is the purpose of this post? The next thing is we have to have like, what is our media that we're going to share? Are we going to do just text? Are we going to have a picture? Are we going to have like a reel or a TikTok video that we're using to share this? We want to know like what that media form is going to be so that we can again make it or just make sure that we have it available to you. I'm going to discourage you from making it into anything. Like you don't need to make it a whole graphic. You don't need to make it a whole carousel. Like we're trying to get content up kind of quickly. And so we want to make sure that what we're doing is allowing us to accomplish that. So if you want to do this, like you can just use straight up images and pictures that you have taken that are on your phone. You can maybe type up something very simple like that you take a screenshot of that you want to share as an image, or you can use like a reel. Now when I say reels, I'm sure you're like, but Des, creating reels is definitely not something that can happen very quickly. And to that, I would say, let me make this easier for you once again. I have a whole collection of Instagram Reel templates that you can go grab down in the description below. What these templates do is allow for you to use Instagram natively. Like you don't need like a third-party tool or anything. And you're able to take whatever like footage you have on your phone or like on a catalog somewhere and instantly put them into the media sources. It has the music, it has all the timing done for you. It's literally just like plug and play into wherever you need it to go. So when you know what your media form is and we can create it like very easily, like it makes this a lot smooth like butter. Do not post links. Okay, I have a little suggestion for you on like how and where you can put a link, but we do not want to be posting links as our main topic, especially like this is like for the LinkedIn Facebook people. Like don't put a link as what like we're generating for our media form. Like that's not going to convert well for us. So now let me introduce you to the perfect post template that you can see here on your screen. I am going to be talking through this so that we can put together our perfect post. This is what it breaks down to. So first, we have to have a catchy first sentence to lay the foundation and purpose of our post. So oftentimes you want this to be a quick sentence, like maybe 1 or 2 lines, because what happens in all the platforms is that ... appears and it gets cut off. So we want to catch people's attention really easily out the gate with whatever we want to talk about. Next, we're giving the meat and potatoes of the information for our post. We then want to make sure that we like display it in a way that makes sense. So this can be either a list or by giving the information or the story with spaces in between every 1 or 2 sentences. This allows people to read it very easily so that they can consume it really quickly and easily on the eyes. Like we're talking about reading content, so we want to make it as easy for people to get through as possible. We're then going to conclude our post with like an insightful thought of our own, or maybe a call to action to our audience to do something specific, like comment down below or share this or do something actionable so that we can make them do something after they've read all of that content that we are posting. I'm sure you're asking at this point, well, Des, why am I writing a long post? Long posts convert better. Like you're talking about engaging more time with our audience, spending more time together, giving a lot of value to them so they're going to spend time there. So longer posts convert better when we're trying to build relationships with our audience and make them do things. The more time someone's eyeballs spend on our content on social media, the more likely the algorithm is going to favor your content. You spend more time on my content, these people like it, it's going to be reached by more people, let me put it in front of more people. Right, so we're playing an algorithm game, but also a connecting game with our audience. Now here's some bonus actions for you when we're putting our posts together. 1, consider using emojis. Like I love using emojis as like bullet points in what I'm trying to say if I'm listing something out, or maybe like in the beginning sentence at the end, we can add emoji to kind of set a tone. Emojis set a tone for what we're trying to say or share rather than like a distraction for visualization. And it's proven that posts that have emojis in them have a higher engagement rate. Our next bonus action is to tag people or places in our description. So like let's say like you are at an event, like I am here here in Texas right now because I am attending Vid Summit. I actually just came from VidCon, which is why I was doing my laundry at the beginning of this video. And so I could be posting about what I was doing at VidCon. I could do at VidCon and tag that page or that company profile very specifically. Or maybe if like someone talked about something I really liked or I want to thank someone for it, I can tag them in that as well. When you tag people in a post, it increases the reach of that post and allows for like more credibility and like backlinking essentially for the post to have better chance for performance. Now I did say we would talk about links. Now our final bonus action is to put the link in our first comment of our post. Every place but like Instagram and TikTok, like you can make a clickable link, but you also can do like a call to action in your first comment, like to link in bio or something like that. By putting the link in that first comment, it allows for that link to have a better chance for reach and being clicked on, and then of course having comments on a post makes other people want to comment on the post as well. Okay, so I have my notes over here so I can reference them for when I'm putting this post together, and let's do this. All right, so let's create a post together, and I'm gonna put a little timer on the wall so we can like see how long this takes us to do. Okay, so I'm going to be recapping my day of VidCon. So I wanna kind of talk about what happened there, and so we're gonna put that together. So my catchy first sentence is gonna be like, I attended the first ever VidCon Baltimore. Okay, so now I'm going to go into my list about my favorite moments. So I'm gonna do some emojis. I'm gonna say fire first. I love seeing fans supporting creators. It was a nice reminder about why we creators do what we do. Okay, then we're gonna do our next emoji, and we're gonna do a thinking one. Okay, there is a lot of buzz around creator quality and representation within the big brands that control our fate. Yes, I did forget how to spell fate. Sorry, there it is. We definitely need some solutions to make it so we aren't having we definitely need some solutions to solve, to make sure our income and audiences aren't taken out of our hands. Okay, let's see, next 100, oh no, pants, 100. My presentation about how to make money as a small creator had a standing room only, and so many stayed until the end and chatted with me afterwards. Loved helping them. And then let's see, we've got it warmed my heart to learn and connect with so many great creators. It was a little light, the content and the attendance, but that is to be expected from a first year event. Overall, definitely VidCon remains my fave creator event, and I can't wait to go again next year. So this is my post. So like I said, I have my sentence, I have my list, I've broken it up with emojis, and I have my call to action at the end. So I'm going to copy this. Now, normally you would probably just write this like in a spreadsheet or maybe in the platform itself. Okay, so I have this is my spreadsheet of all of the templates that you can pick from. I already have the one I want to use picked, and I'm gonna like kind of have it queued up here in Instagram. So I just select on it, I hit use template, and then I go in and I'm able to select all of the media that I want so I can use this template. I definitely encourage you to like make your first cover like context. So for me, I definitely want to have like a beginning video that's like this welcome to VidCon thing. We're gonna have like fun footage, I think, of like all these different creators doing awesome things. showing things off. I like sticking to videos for that constant kind of state of movement, which is always super fun to have. So I'm gonna hit next. It's gonna take all of my content and it's going to turn it into a post for me. So once you're in the template, then Nick, you can adjust like maybe like where the clip is gonna start so that we can then kind of play it where we want it to go. Okay, I had to troubleshoot a bunch of stuff. Okay, I need to remove the timestamp. Okay, so once we're on this screen, we can just go to our caption and we can just paste in what our message was. All right, and then if we want to do the extra things like tag people, products, all the things, like now is the time to do that. Or you can go down to advanced settings and you can schedule your post. We can edit our cover if we want it to like be something different. But I'm just gonna leave it how this is, and I'm going to just hit share. And that's how we make our post. Like super easy, didn't take all that long once we kind of know what goes into creating the perfect post. Now, if you want to know more about like what you should be doing when it comes to social media, I want you to kind of avoid selling. So I want you to watch this video that I have for you right here where I break down for you why you should not be selling and what you should do instead.